In the last episode, we saw the urban forests of Rio and how Refauna is working to make it living again. And today, let's take the story from there. The Brazil nut trees, or we call it the agouti trees, which has a thick board to cover its seeds from being eaten. That is all good, but the pods are too thick that the seeds won't germinate until it is opened by an agouti. The agoutis eat a few seeds and bury the rest in the ground for their next meal, but sometimes they forget. With urbanization, Tijuca also lost its agoutis, making the trees incapable of having their next generation. When Refauna decided to introduce agoutis in 2010, the seeds started to get eaten and the whole cycle has rebuilt. Now, it is time for something big.
The Refauna started introducing howler monkeys in the Tijuca National Park in 2015. It was a group of 4 individuals, but unfortunately 2 of them had to be removed from the forest because they were interacting with the visitors. After that, the next year, in 2016, another group was reintroduction with 2 individuals. And from these 4 animals that were in the wild, 1 lost his radio and we haven't heard from him since 2017. The other one was found dead, so we were with 2 individuals, 1 male and 1 female, that formed a couple. They formed a group and started having 1 cub once a year since then, now forming this population of 8 individuals here in the Tijuca National Park.
Back-to-back reintroductions after 2015 to make the forest full of howlers. That was the original plan, but the yellow fever outbreak, which happened the next year, had a heavy toll on the howlers, and Refauna had to stop the reintroduction project. From that time, they were waiting. Again, the COVID pandemic kept the ban even longer. By now, the first release group has become a thriving family of 8 monkeys. Finally, in 2022, they decided to go forward with this next release.
For this next group that we're going to release this year is a family group. It's composed of 1 male and 6 females, and they are all daughters of him, except the 2 adult females that they are the ones that he reproduces with. So the other ones are all part of a big family. To make sure they are used to the sounds of the forest, to the noises, to the smells of the forest. We are making sure that they stay a few months in the acclimatation pen so they get used to the surroundings.
Initially, these animals were in captivity, and then we have a regular health checking schedule. But once they entered in the reintroduction project, we started to do a more intensive health assessment, basic exams, searching for parasites or blood measures, and especially for the howler monkeys, we tested yellow fever. We vaccinated these animals and tested them searching for antibodies. And then once they were considered to be okay to be released, they came to this wild enclosure, and then we are monitoring them.
We write down everything that we see. So we have different categories of behavior, so social behavior, individuals' behavior. We write the place they were in the moment, the individuals that are close to each other, where the place they're walking by, who they are interacting more.
I search for fruits in the forest that I know that howler monkeys eat, so I can introduce on their diet, and we hope that this will increase their chance of survival after they're released and reestablish ecological interactions more quickly. It has been 6 years since we weren't able to keep up with the project because of the yellow fever outbreak, and now finally we are able to release this new group. The howler monkeys arrived in the forest in April, so they have been here for a long time, and we got really attached to them. We hope that it will be a successful reintroduction. It's very uncertain, but I feel very excited and hopeful.
In the next episode, we will see the future of what we have seen until now.